Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Fallout 4 video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how you can get your very own Sentry bot follower. Now, if you've ever fought one of these Sentry bots, you know they are incredibly difficult, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can get one to actually kind of follow you around for a little bit. Now, they don't fully act as a companion, and they only work in certain areas, or at least this one does, but I still thought it was pretty cool, and it's something you can access very early in the game, which also makes it kind of worthwhile, considering the companions in the very start of the game are not the best. So basically, the location we're going to be looking for is the robotics disposal ground, and the robotics disposal ground is located really right next to Vault 111, Sanctuary, and the Red Rocket gas station. So that's why I'm saying you can do it at the very beginning of the game, because it is located so close to where you start. Now, once you get to the robotics disposal ground, you should notice that there is a large combat Sentry bot prototype that is roaming around. Or if you haven't visited there before, he might be stationary. You can turn him on. He won't actually shoot you unless you shoot him. So he is non-lethal to you, which is probably a pretty good thing, especially if you go there at a very low level. You want to then go to the shed, like the concrete building. That's the only thing in this building. You should notice like a stim pack, a couple other things going on in there. You want to go over to the computer and eject the holotape. It is the Combat Sentry prototype holotape. You can take this, and that will actually give you the ability to control this Sentry bot, which is really, really cool. So basically, once you have that, you just need to go into your inventory, go over to miscellaneous, find where you stored that holotape, and from there, it will give you the option to actually control this Sentry bot. Now, there's a few options like deactivating it. That obviously wouldn't make the most sense, but if you want to deactivate it, you can. You can also make him self-destruct, which would be cool, but also kind of defeat the purpose. And then you can actually engage his defense systems, and you can send him to a few places: the USAF Olivia, the South Boston Checkpoint, the Revere Satellite Array, and Fort Hagen. So you might think that these locations are useless, but especially if you do this early in the game, you can send him to locations like right before you do a mission. I know there's one mission at Fort Hagen. I know there's a couple at the Revere Satellite Array. The South Boston Checkpoint, when you visit that place for the first time, is filled with ghouls and raiders, and there's lots of good gear there. So definitely don't write this off as being totally useless, and it is so cool to have your own Sentry bot follower. As far as like lethality goes, he's definitely the one that's going to pack the most punch. It's really fun following him around, although it's crazy to see how many times this guy like has to shut down and cool off. He was like a poorly built machine, but still an incredibly lethal one in combat. And I tried to actually get him to find stuff or run into things. Really, the only thing I could find was like a bloatfly and some Mongols. But then we got to the South Boston military checkpoint, and we found a few more people there, which was pretty cool. We ran into a pack of super mutants, and it was fun to see the show that he put on. Now, of course, he didn't last forever, so you want to pick and choose your moments sparingly when you use this prototype Sentry bot. For the moment, it was pretty cool, and I didn't really need him all that much because I've already beaten the game and pretty much done almost everything there is to do in Fallout. But for the time being, it was fun to just watch him go around and put on a fireworks display, really shooting anything and everything that was in sight. So this was really cool. It was a blast to just follow this guy around. Like I said, unfortunately, he didn't last as long as I want. Maybe if you use him in less lethal combat situations like myself, you'll extend his longevity. But other than that, I thought it was pretty cool to have a Sentry bot follower. That's how you can get one too, especially if you're just starting off the game. It might be a pretty good option if you want to make your way through some of the missions. Anyways, I know this was a short video, but I thought this was pretty helpful, so let me know if this is something you're going to be doing in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Fallout 4 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.